Okay, so this is a banger right here. Excess memes and reply all emails are bad for the climate, researcher warns. So
I didn't know I was killing a bird every time I reply all. My bad.
My bad.
My bad.
Memes are bad for the climate is a good take right now.
Yeah, it's
So, and essentially what their gist is they go, you know, the article's even extra dorky too. They go, all those memes and jokes you share with your friends and family, from Ryan Gosling saying, "Hey girl," to Tim Waltz with a piglet. Like, you know, how obviously you're sharing all those cute
of course,
Tim
all
Waltz
those
memes.
Tim Waltz memes.
Like, you're sending your mom a meme of Tim Waltz with a pig being like, isn't he just the best?
Isn't he just like
Out of nowhere. They're sitting in a data center using up energy. So essentially the gist is...
Yeah, they get stored somewhere, and that storage is a tangible thing. And
by this logic, is there one thing that you can think of that isn't bad for the environment? So if you were writing X is bad for the environment, is there one thing in the world that exists in the physical world, or even in the non-physical world, that you could say isn't bad for the environment according to these?
Maybe walking.
No, walking is a thing you do, not a thing that exists.
Right, I think. No.
So she has cracked the case where she can literally say, Google, give me a list of nouns, go down that list, and then write an article about how every single
article was bad.
But that's what I'm saying. She goes, give me a list of nouns, and then she writes every single article, and then at the end of it, she does, you know, and also finally writing this article. And that's when she self-destructs her computer.
I hope so.
She's hit there's not one single thing.
Goodbye, cruel world. At the very end of it.
So memes
I
are
don't know
bad.
how much carbon this podcast puts off.
The carbon
do we need
of
like
this
a carbon
podcast, I don't even want to get into it, but we're out of control.
Yeah, we need an offset.
Offset? He's actually at the DNC right now. And he's also bad for the environment.
Hate to hear it. Also, she doesn't. I read the article. She doesn't factor in Moore's law at all.
What's Moore's law?
Moore's law is that computing power basically doubles exponentially every 2 years. So,
yeah.
Like the energy required to store these old memes actually declines because the storage they take up, I believe, would be lower. So
that would make sense that she wouldn't factor in that.
That very salient point.
Well, she just literally made a list of things, and then she writes an article about why they're bad for the environment. I hope it's a girl. Hold on. Give me a second.
What?
Here. Let's do a double check here.
I mean, if it's not, you're literally going to jail in the UK for that. So for assuming that it was a woman, I hope for your sake.
This guy doesn't have his fucking name on his article if it's a dude.
Future tours of the UK.
Oh, so I think some of these people stop putting their names on the article because they're embarrassed. Oh, here's the pig.
Helena Horton, environmental reporter.
Okay. So it was a girl.
Yep.
Memes are bad, but it's not, I guess. One thing that people can do to stop the data juggernaut is send fewer pointless emails. So you basically, it's like your boss messaging you and you go, I would love to, but that's going to be bad for the environment. You want me to respond? You know how bad texts are for the environment?
I can't imagine texts are taking a lot of space.
There is nothing that isn't bad for the environment. Zero things. There is literally zero things that...
Nothing.
There's not one thing that you can think of. The only thing you can do to not be bad for the environment, because you're lying. Even when you said walking, if I'm being honest, you said walking is not bad for the environment. You go, well, what do you do when you walk? You use energy. You emit stink into the atmosphere, and then you need to eat more food because you've been walking.
To power the walking, and I'm emitting a lot of stink.
The best you can do is close your computer and do that.
Matrix pods.
We
want to be in the Matrix.
Yes, the best thing, but the Matrix pod does use electricity, so you sit in the Matrix pod without it on.
Yeah, just so you die. Just unplug the Matrix pod.
So the only thing that's not bad for the environment is doing this in the dark.
But you still need to eat.
Just tricked you into saying more stuff.
Yeah, but you. Psycho. You need to eat more food, though.
Don't mess with me. I'm fucking loco, brother. Don't fucking mess with my techniques. I'm loco, brother. You kill two birds with one stone. You save the environment, and you get all that info. Damn it. By 2030, the national grid anticipates the data centers will account for just under 6% of the total electricity. So tackling junk data is an important part of tackling the climate crisis. But yeah, like you said, it would they obviously all those things change, and they figured out how to compress files a lot better too.
Exactly.
Like that's an even more important part. You just like they figure out how to I don't know what the exact right word is, but you encrypt essentially.
Yeah, you just compress it.
Raw data. Yeah.
So
and then you can sort of unencrypt and access it quickly.
I mean, I will say I am guilty of hoarding some files that I probably don't need.
Well, it's not. You're not guilty. You're allowed to own things.
Well, I'm saying, I mean, if you put it up to this chick, I'll be doing a hard time for this. Dude, this is the equivalent of me like
knock on the door,
dumping fucking trash in a ravine.
Oh, buddy, you want to see what? Okay, I'll take a look. Take a look at my Gmail. She's gonna be knocking on the door with the police and asking me a few questions about that.
37,582 unread emails. Oh no, 61,000. No,
37,582.
No, so you have 61 in your all mail.
What? Oh, 61 in my all mail. Yeah.
Why do you have two email things there? Different addresses?
No, they're the same one. It's just this one I never check. It's just when it's on the phone, and the other one's my Gmail app. I guess I could get rid of that one. But
damn, Ryan's using a prime fucking iPhone real estate for nothing.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. 60,000. Can you imagine?
She wouldn't like that either,
buddy. Two emails? I think she's gonna be knocking on the door. She's gonna have a rap sheet.
She wants government like approved emails where you go like you got to go to like the commission downtown and be like, I'd like a new email, please. And they go, what is the purpose of this email? I get a lot of spam from signing up for websites and stuff, so I just like a second email. Denied.
Next. But we have you in there. Take a look at your phone. No, please don't.
You've also been docked 2 social credit points. Move on.
Get on the treadmill. No, not the treadmill. Please, not the treadmill. Did I stutter? And then you get on the treadmill. I just tried to go in for, to get a new email. Next thing you know, I got my dick chopped off and I'm in jail. Luckily, female jail. There is no male jail. In thousands of years, there is no male jail.
No.
There's
there's no men.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they got rid of the problem.
They stopped allowing the males to roam in the streets a long time ago. They get you on any infraction.
Yeah, they just...
What's this here? What's this here? John, all the cops are females for sure.
Oh yeah.
Is this a meme?
They're bobbies, but with an eye.
Definitely 1,000% though. Any they would. I do think it's only going to be you're only going to hear no-namers and it's going to be a big thing. I think that it's just in the Western world. I do think it's hard for them to really have a campaign where they're where they're really taking anyone of high profile and putting them behind bars.
For here,
I guess that Tommy Robinson guy that got behind bars.
Yeah, they did get him, but but someone like a comedian who's like, I'm saying the things that are wrong, but satirically. Or in jest to highlight like the absurdity.
I mean, I know in like Muslim countries, obviously, I'd expect that there's like super highly religious countries or China.
For sure. I mean, yeah, and that's what people are worried about, that these countries are going to become that.
That's what they want, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they want. And I mean, it's theoretically possible.